Hello, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get started. But yeah, welcome to the final ceremony. This will be like our last official meeting for this class. Nick and I are really excited to present this year's winners. Earlier today, we had like a 5-6 hour judging session with our industry judges, and we're really excited to present the results to you guys. And even if you weren't a semifinalist, like we looked at every single one of your apps and we were really impressed and really proud of the work you put in. So y'all should be very proud of yourselves. You've achieved a lot in a small amount of time. So, oh yeah. But yeah, so this year, like WebLab was completely virtual, like all your other classes. This is our first time going virtual. So we do want to thank you for being patient with us because we are all learning how to teach you guys and adjust. So thank you for that. This class is usually not virtual, and we usually form a very strong bond with our students. But I think we did a good job this year considering it was virtual. And we had like around twice the enrollment. We had over 500 students enrolled. Last year we had around 300. So that was cool. And same thing, 23 days. You guys learned a lot of material in the time we taught you. We got around 131 web apps. So that's a lot. We got around like 80 or like 60 last year. So that doubled. And a new high of 1,400 piazza posts that we all managed to answer in an average of 2 minutes because we all have no lives and we dedicated it all to piazza and helping you as IP. So yeah, with that, Nick, take it away.
Yeah. So over this IMP, you guys have had to learn a lot of stuff. Hopefully you remember that stuff, but if not, here it is again. We started out with ideation, figuring out what you want your websites to be, followed by HTML and CSS and JavaScript, web programming languages that you've used all throughout the course. Finally, we went on to teach you guys how to use React and Node.js for your front end and back end respectively, and then MongoDB and Socket.io for databases and real-time stuff.
And yeah, so before we start presenting the awards, Nick and I will go over we looked through your commit history. We believe that the Git commit history tells a really good story of how your web lab came to place. So yeah, if you don't know what a commit is, it's basically like a chunk of code that you push to database. Like it's like a checkpoint in time and you can attach a little message onto it. So in here you have like helpful ones like merge conflicts, avatar render and play page. And then you can get, let's see, ones that don't really tell you that much at all, like stuff. But yeah, you get the point. There's a lot of successes. It's nice to see that. It looks like you fixed bugs 4 times. Things were fast. An API that worked, I don't know, uwu for some reason, and literally a trilogy. Please work. Fixing typos, making pretty. I should sleep. Lots of styling and colors. So yeah, oh my god. And yeah.
Scripted.
Nick?
On top of that, we also have some less fun commits, some failures like I want to sleep, please work, F, and don't do this again. We have bad Z indexes and why do I break code? We also have I'm so done with this BS and etc.
Yeah.
There's more confusion, just I don't know what's happening, many ellipses and question marks. Again, very detailed commit history. We've all been there. And I don't know, merge commits, yeah.
Yeah, lots of sadness too. There's like a whole story here. You guys can hear it yourself. Lots of screams into the void. We hope you guys came out of this okay. If you need support, reach out. And also, things are questionable. Not sure what you committed that made you just type these messages, but you know, to each one their own. We just have like G stuff, things like that. I am a duck. I don't really know how that get ignore is not gone. That's great. You should not get. And then deploying, because that can be a struggle. Just a lot of sadness with deployment. And then just like shout outs to the staff. Hi, Nikhil, Shannon, help. Justin, suggestions. Claire, CSS God. Nikhil, please help. And like in your repos, dangerous, unsafe, all the things we told you not to do. Great work, everyone. But yeah, you made it. So without, before, one last thing before we go to the awards is we do want to give thanks. So Nick.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who make this class possible. Starting off with the EECS department, we have to thank Brandy Adams and Lisa Bella and Nikolai Zeldovich, who all help a lot to make sure that this class can run the way it does. And on top of that, we just like to thank the department as a whole, as well as Course 6, for giving us the opportunity to teach you all.
Yeah, and last but not least, we want to thank all of our lovely staff. Nick and I had a great time working with you all, and we put each and every one of the staff put in a lot of work to make the workshops really good. Lots of time grading, helping at OH. So just wanted to thank you guys.
And beyond that, we also want to thank our sponsors, who we really could not do this class without. They're actually what makes sure that we can actually afford to do any of the things we do and to spend as much time with you guys as we can, and get people involved in the class.
But yeah, so we want to thank Facebook, Palantir, Appian, MIT Open Learning, Bloomberg, and Gather. They all helped us in class. They funded all of your prizes. And yeah, we can't keep the class running without them. So thank you. All right, so before we're going to let the semifinalists present. We chose 10 semifinalists this year, around the same from every year. And we've asked them all to come and present like a really, really short demo of their app so you guys can see what they've been up to. So I would like to invite the Fanvision team to come, and I will stop sharing. Are you guys ready? I don't know. Are you guys here?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, awesome. So
Okay. Adam, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so hi guys. Yeah, our site is Fanvision. I'm Henry. I'm 6'14", 15'2", second year.
And I'm Adam. I'm also a sophomore.
Yeah, so basically what we wanted to do is create an alternative to sports betting platforms where like you would bet money on sports, because there's a really high barrier of entry for those platforms since people have to bet money. And as sports fans ourselves, we wanted something that we could just kind of go on there and predict game outcomes without having to bet money. And that's how Fanvision became a thing, where you can basically predict NBA game outcomes for fun and compete against other people. It's very low risk, but yeah, it's like a sports betting alternative. And I'll let Adam demo it real quick.
Yeah, so this will be very short. The dashboard's kind of like the centralized hub of the site, and here you'll find a status bar up at the top detailing your prediction status today, which is either incomplete or complete, depending on if you've sent in your predictions. And then you also have some info about your the amount of points you've scored over the season, your record from yesterday, and also the points you netted from yesterday. And then underneath that, we have a schedule for today, which details some matchups and also the times that the matchups start. And then underneath there, we have yesterday's results, which is a breakdown of what points you gained from yesterday's predictions. So moving into predictions, unfortunately, I can't actually demo making predictions, because the way our system works is you have to submit predictions before the earliest game start time, which was 7 o'clock today. So I couldn't actually create a new Google account to show everyone. But yeah, so I entered predictions earlier today, and as a user, if you did the same, then you would be able to see your predictions displayed here. And if for some reason you forgot to submit your predictions, this is the message you would get. So it's just it's like showing the user that they did not submit their predictions in time. And then over on standings, we have the podium, which is a way to award users with a gold, silver, and bronze medal for the top 3 finishers in a single day. So these are the awards from yesterday, and you can see, so we have plus 208, plus 184, and plus 182. And then underneath here, we have the standings table that details the scores for the entire season. So it's sorted by total points. And then you can see we can actually visit user profiles from here. So if we visit Nick's profile here, we can see that he actually killed it yesterday. He got 181 points and guessed 9 out of 12 games correctly. Yeah, and then you can get to your own profile from the standings page, or you can just click your name up at the top and you'll find the same stats as any other user profile, as well as your medals down here. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. All right. Next team I want to introduce is DashTag. So is DashTag here?
Yes.
Cool. You can take it away.
All right. Let me screen share.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let me see. Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So we are Cyclic AMP, and we present to you DashTag, which is a fast-paced, fun, exciting game of online multiplayer tag. Every move causes you to dash just in a straight direction until you hit a wall or obstacle. And so we support lobbies of up to 8 players, and one of which is randomly assigned the chaser, and the rest of the players are the runners. The chaser is in red, and they have to try to chase the runners down, and the runners are in blue, and they have to try to evade capture for 30 seconds. If the chaser catches all the runners, then they win. And if they don't, then whoever runners are left at the end will win. So if you just create a lobby real quick, we can demonstrate a little bit about what the game looks like. So you can see that in the lobby, we have a selection of different maps. Specifically, we have 6 unique and exciting maps that each have a completely unique gameplay feel. There are dense maps like the Labyrinth that have intense chase down sequences and high octane gameplay. And then sparser maps like Centerpoint that reward more strategic planning and strategy. And so each game kind of brings something fresh and exciting. So yeah, we can just start the game and see what the games look like.
Oh, okay. So Nick is in the game with me, and I'll start it. Okay. So Nick has 30 seconds to chase me. I'm the robot. I'm in blue. So runners are the blue sprites, and the chasers are the red sprites. So Nick will probably win because he's a lot better than me.
You say that, but
okay.
Sorry for being late.
Hello, Michael.
All right. Oh, this is actually very difficult.
I survived. Okay, well,
right.
Most times this map is made for more than 2 people, but we will play like one more game, I think. If anybody else wants to join, wait, can someone put the link to the website in the chat?
I'll do that.
Hopefully have one game with more than 2 people. Each game is only 30 seconds, so.
I think, Anubra, you can go ahead and create a lobby.
Okay, it's lobby 949. And we'll put on this map again, because if we can get more than, oh, we have quite a few people. Okay, we're probably going to go over the limit of people that can play. Okay, this is going to be a very hard game to win for the chaser. Who is the chaser? Oh, okay, yeah. Try and catch people. Oh, the chaser is not moving. This is very sad.
It appears that we are DDoSing our own website right now.
Oh shoot, he's moving. He's just standing there. menacingly.
Well, everyone who did not get caught won, which is many people. Ideally, the chaser would do more chasing, but more.
Right.
I
So if we go back to the main menu, we'll see that we actually have in our achievements page, we have a player stat tracker, and this achievements page will track several different kinds of achievements based on the number of games you've played, number of games you've won, lost, and on various roles and different sprites. And each of these is translated into some kind of interesting and humorous achievements that will be displayed here. These achievements then in turn unlock a variety of sprites and dash trails. So there's up to 8 sprites and 15 dash trails that you can use in game, which kind of customizes your look. And each of these, is quite interesting. And yes, Anugrah has actually played 100 games of DashTag.
Anugrah's game.
I am just a developer, so I went into the database and gave myself all the skins.
All right, so yeah, that is DashTag. Just a fast-paced online game multiplayer tag. It's just a great opportunity to kind of hang out with friends, have a laugh, or just make your at-home life just a little bit more enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you, DashTag team. The next one I want to introduce is WeWorld.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm Joel.
And I'm Dina. We're so grateful and honored to have the opportunity to participate in web.lab and be semi-finalists, and we're excited to tell you about WeWorld, our website. So learning a language is exciting, but it can also be hard. Say you're learning how to say dog in Spanish. You can look at a picture of a dog in a textbook and say, this is a perro. But you can also say, this is a perro. Look at my cute perro. Now that second way is a little bit more memorable, isn't it? Our website, WeWorld, lets users tag their photos with the language that they're learning and interact with others' tagged photos, creating a community where learning is effective because it's engaging. So we have a combination of tagging and translation, and now let's go to WeWorld to start tagging our way to language learning. So on the upload page, you can upload pictures. You can then tag a portion of the image representing what it describes. The tag gets translated into Spanish, so you can see your life through the lens of another language. And the tags really help because they give precision and ownership over the image. And tags are really a way to express yourself, so that was a literal tag. We can also be more abstract, though, if we'd like. Tags are short descriptions, and therefore they may not help you learn grammar. They may be vocab-based. So we also can put in a caption here, and then be able to learn grammar and more advanced sentence structure. We're able to change rate the difficulty and like our pictures in order to classify them. And now we are going to save our photo flashcard and go on to the quiz.
So in our quiz module, you can keep track of your progress while learning a language. In a quiz, users have to select one of the 4 choices that correspond to the right tag. And a progress bar lets users know how well they are doing in the quiz. So it gives you a visual feedback of the number of correct, incorrect, and the question that you have skipped previously in the quiz. Now we can go to the social page. Here we see other flashcards, including tag and comment and the captions. You can also engage directly by posting new comment. So the content you generate expands beyond your photo. Also, this translate icon lets users flip back and forth between English and Spanish. Finally, the review page helps you keep track of all your activities. Here you can view all the images that you uploaded. You can sort images by your difficulty rating, and also filter for your likes and comments. Since these are the photos that you created or engaged with personally, they are going to really help you learn. So we wanted to make that easily accessible to you. More personal and social learning make for more engaging and effective learning. So it's our sincere hope that WeWorld will bring a language into your world. We are so grateful to the course team, the sponsor, and the judges, and our test user for all the kind help with our project. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, WeWorld. The next team semifinalist I want to introduce is the Right Pet. So are you guys here? We can
Yeah.
start. Cool.
We're here. Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Jess.
And we would like to introduce our website, The Right Pet. It's an online journaling app for those who just need a little nudge to reflect. Each user adopts an adorable pet whose emotional well-being is directly related to how consistently you journal. So you take care of yourself by taking care of your pet.
So when you first open the website here, you enter a space that invites you to sort of just slow down, and you can relax as you watch the clouds drift across the screen.
And the clouds are actually drawn by Jess, as are many things in our website.
And once you're ready to log in, you will be taken to our homepage. And here, new users can click on the help modal and learn about all of our different features.
But you may notice that Jess's pet Chocolate is really disappointed in her.
Yeah, that's because I got really busy yesterday and actually didn't have time to journal, but it's okay, I can easily fix this.
So right now, Jess is on our main feature of our site, and she is journaling to increase her pet Chocolate's mood. This layout is super simple, so she can just focus on journaling, and her pet is even in the corner cheering her on. At any time during the day, she can return to this page and add to her entry.
One more word, and we will submit. Look at Chocolate now.
I mean, that's really nothing. I've been journaling super consistently, so let's take a look at how happy my pet, Sir the Worm, is. He's even squiggling across the page.
So basically, your pet's mood will depend on how consistently you journal. And Sir the Worm here is really happy because Sarah has been diligently journaling. So pet happiness takes into account if you journaled the previous day and today. And so we really just want to emphasize on journaling today. And so you don't have to dwell too much in the past if you forgot yesterday. Because as you can see, even though Chocolate started out sad by journaling today, I made him happier. And if I ever want to look back on past entries, I can just go to timeline here. And this calendar layout is super convenient. You can just click on any day you want, and you can see all of the different entries you've made over the past time.
And we sort of thought of the theme of tag yourself as interpreting journal entries as tags for your day. So when you record your thoughts and experiences, you can visit them in later stages of your life and just remember what happened.
Another feature of our website is the adorable pet profile. So Sir the Worm here enjoys eating ravioli, line dancing, and being mistaken for spaghetti, which is also a really big worry of mine.
And don't worry if you're not feeling Sir, we have 6 unique pets to choose from. So let's take a look at Waffles.
Some of the bigger pets have different animations when the screen becomes smaller so they don't block everything. And in conclusion, the Right Pet encourages consistent self-reflection through adorable pets, calming design, and enjoyable journaling experience.
We hope the Right Pet is right for you. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. All right. The next team I want to introduce is Remembomb. So are you guys ready?
Yeah, so it's me. I will screen share. Desktop 2. Is it this? Yeah, share. Okay, so can you guys all see my screen? Yeah. So I actually had to screen record today because I had real live demo for the judging earlier in the day, but my game requires at least 5 people. So I actually just just screen recorded this before this ceremony. So this is my website called Remember. So it's a concentration, also card matching game plus social deduction game for 5+ players. So as you can see here, so this is the card matching. Oh, my my mouse from screen recordings there. But so here are some rules. I'm not gonna read through all of it, but pretty much there's good people and bad people. That so the good people are trying to match all the cards, and the bombers or the bad people are trying to bomb the good players. So I just created a game, and then so each room comes with a unique room code. So in this case, it's partner. So and my friends are joining one by one. And so actually, I forgot to demo this, but on this left side, this is like in the waiting room. You can play card matching game on your own. So yeah, so if you click on this, then yeah, so it's just like what you expect card matching game to be. If they match, then they stay matched and like face up, and if two cards don't match, then they go face down. And then here are some settings that you can adjust: pairs of cards, bomb cards, and bombers. So if you think that one side, whether like the good side or the bad side, is doing too well, you can adjust these settings to make it harder for the one team or another, so that it balances out. So I'm gonna just actually go ahead and skip for a bit until, yeah. So yeah, so this is when the game starts. So I'm actually the bomber in this game. So as you can see by like the bomb next to my name. So Janice clicked on a card, then Alisa clicks on a card. They don't match, so they face down, and it's my turn. So if you're the bomber, you have the option to switch two cards before like your turn to like trick the good people to flip it. So that and then if you're a bomber, you also have the choice to either click on a card, or also I forgot to say earlier, but you also have the option to skip another player. So you might want to skip someone if you think they're bad, or if you're a bomber, then maybe you want to skip someone that's good, so that they have like one less turn. So right now Melon clicked on the bomb, so they died. As you can see by this face next to their name. And then so this keeps going. Actually, so okay, right now if you saw, it went from Alisa to Helen directly, because Helen actually last turn skipped me because she suspected that I might be the bomber. So it keeps going. So the good people keep matching the cards. So if the two cards match, then they just stay face up. And then so overall goal is for the sweepers, for the good people, to match all the cards, and then for the bad people to prevent that from happening. So I created this game because I feel that social deduction games are really fun to play, but sometimes they can be kind of hard to get into. Like some of them are kind of overcomplicated, like maybe Avalon or One Night Ultimate Werewolf, even like Among Us. Maybe it's kind of hard in the beginning. So I feel like combining like a simple game like Concentration with social deduction game might be simple and like fun. And I also try to make it fun by using some cute colors and icons. So yeah, and if you, once we end the game, also here, I lost in this game. So I got the I lost model, but if you won, you get like I won model. And then if you go back to the lobby, then the first person to be in the lobby is at the top. And then the first person in the lobby is also the admin that can adjust all these settings. So yeah, that's my app. And yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you. All right. The next team I want to introduce is Sarasota. Are you here?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. All right, take it up.
Hi, I'm Bilkis and I'm presenting Sarasota. So, okay. So the inspiration behind Sarasota is how impromptu speeches can be hard to do. It's hard to like, it's gonna be hard to speak without preparation and like figuring out what to say and all sorts. And it's really important to like be able to practice impromptu speaking because we need it in several scenarios. At work, when answering Q&A questions and or giving a toast at the party. So in all situations, this could be a really important skill. So Sarasota like provides a list of questions, a database of questions in different categories where you can easily choose a category and you get a question. Currently, if you go into Sarasota without like for the first time, you're going to have an empty archives saying that you haven't saved transcripts. Yeah. So when you get your question or your prompt or a topic to talk about, you can set between 0 seconds and about 5 minutes, 59 seconds to talk about whatever prompt you received, and you talk. And when you're done, you get a transcript, which you could either choose to discard or save. I chose to save this, and I got an analysis that mentioned the time I spent, my speed, let's see, number of pauses and duration of pauses, as well as a word that I repeated a lot, which was way. So I can go to my archives, and in my archives, these are different accounts, which has much more inputs. I can like click on to see my transcript, check my analysis. I can choose to view my graphs or charts that graphs out my speed, pauses, and pause duration over my last 10 prompts. I can see how many prompts I practiced and if I practiced for at least 24 hours. And I can also choose to share my prompts through WhatsApp, Twitter, mail, or messaging. So in this demo, I decided to choose messaging, and I got a query to open my iMessages, and I did that, and it came up here. I could choose to send it to anybody I want to. So basically, Sarasota helps you practice impromptu speeches in order to make you improve your impromptu speaking skills. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the next team I want to introduce is Personify. So if you guys can start screen sharing, that'd be awesome.
All right, sounds good. All right.
Hello, we're Team Git Commit, and our website is called Personify, and it's a Spotify playlist generator where you input a message and some genres, and it basically creates a playlist where each song title spells out your personal message. So we'll just do a quick demo. So it's a pretty simple process. You input your message, and today we'll do like congratulations on finishing WebLab, everybody. And then next we'll pick some genres. I was listening to K-pop earlier, so let's do that. We can also do like J-pop maybe. Yeah, let's go. All right. And then we can title our playlist. And if you notice at the top, we also have a progress bar that we like designed ourselves, and the music notes fill in as we keep going. And then we have our last step, which is to choose our playlist algorithm.
On the left, your first option is the acrostic algorithm, which basically takes every word of your message, and then from the playlist that is generated, each word of your message corresponds with the first word of the song title. This option is gives for a faster creation time than our second algorithm, and it prioritizes the genres that you pick. For our second algorithm, we implemented dynamic programming, which finds the optimal places to split your message in order to get exact title matches for your message. In this case, we have a few backup plans where it'll resort to a prefix match like we use in an acrostic if there isn't an exact match. And then finally, we have a hard-coded broken code song in case everything else fails. And then,
yeah, I guess this time we'll do dynamic programming for the example. Mm-hmm. And then we also have the option to make our playlist public, which Tina just did.
And then, okay, so after submitting, it brings us to our profile page where you can see the playlist you just generated. So we get congratulations on finishing WebLab, everyone. And as you can see, the titles of the playlist spell out your message. And then it also shows you all the previous playlists you've made. And from here, you can also go to our Explore page where you can check out everyone else's playlist as well. So since we made it public, it's currently on the Explore page, and it's the most recent option where we can like it and like other people's playlists as well. And then we also have the option to sort by several different ideas. Currently, it's newest to oldest, but we can also go from like most popular. And as you can see, our top most liked message is "We love WebLab," and then we also have a genre filter. So if we did K-pop, we did K-pop. So if you do K-pop, you can see that our playlist shows up here as well.
And that's all for us. We are Personify. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. All right, next team up is A4A.
Yeah, can everyone hear me?
Sure can.
Thank you, Dion. All right, yeah, hi everyone. We are team A4A. My name is Halran and I'm a current first year with an intent to major in course 6-2.
I'm Dion. I'm also a first year. Three freshmen taking on the world. If Hassan's here.
Yeah, I'm Hassan, also a freshman, course 6-3.
Yeah, so I will begin with our site here. So our full name for the site is AskForAnswer. So this concept is basically having an open forum for everyone in the MIT community to ask about anything they want. And it's accessible to everyone. So unlike Piazza, where it is limited to whether you get enrolled into the class or not, everyone can participate in this and potentially post a question if they have any and help out other people's questions. So before we can do anything, before we can like or comment, we have to log in first, which I will do right now. And this is a fully functional auth system with email verification and everything. And we did good practices to make sure it's secure. So I'm gonna log in, and the first thing you'll notice is the post button that shows up. So that is a prominent feature in our site where you can post a question. And so with the subject lab demo 4, we did a couple test runs. And then we have a tag system. So this tags input. And I'm going to say this is web.lab tag. Let's do 6.148. And here you basically have a standardized rich text editor with a bunch of features. If you want to have a math equations in your question, it will be nicely formatted. If you have a code question, it would also format and save nicely. And if I submit, it should direct me to the actual page. And on here, it's just where people can look at the individual questions and whatnot. And with comment, yeah, so people can reply to this, maybe people don't know what E equals mc squared is, and you can explain something, demo example if I can't spell. Example, yes. And I can submit this and it will update. And yeah, people can like this or dislike it. People can reply to it. And with your own post, you can delete or edit. If I make an edit, I can delete the tab or delete the tag. And if I submit, it would update. And yeah, so that is a comment feature and the posting feature on our site. So now I will have Dion explain our filtering system.
Yeah, so this year's theme were tags. We took that to heart. So we use a lot of tags, and the tags are a prominent feature in the website where whenever you post a new question, the tags you insert will kind of serve as a filtering system, and we'll put your question into a respective course number. So, all right, if you go to course 6, for example, notice how each tag it starts with a 6 somewhere, and then whatever precedes, whatever class you're writing about, it doesn't really matter. We're still putting it in course 6. Now, it's important to note, you can tag literally anything. You could tag, I don't know, 60001 and corgis if corgis apply. If you tag just corgis, can't really help you there because we don't have a page just for corgis. Maybe that comes in the future. But being able to tag by course is really useful. And we have some demo departments, and you can find pretty much anything you need. To talk more about tags, which we also include on the profile page, is Hassan.
Yeah, so we have this profile page, and essentially you can edit the profile page where you can give yourself tags to kind of describe stuff about yourself. And this fits pretty well into the theme because you're quite literally tagging yourself. You can also give yourself a little bio, and there's an icon color thing where you can do a little bit of customization. So if you save that, you can see that your profile's customized to your favorite color. And if you go back to the main menu, yeah, so we have a search bar as well, and we kind of implemented, so there's the regular search feature where you just search for the subject of the question like that, and then it comes up. And then there's also another search feature where you, inside 2 brackets, you'll insert the tag that you want to search for. So for example, 6,14. And this will return all questions with 6 and 14 tags. And yeah, so that's our website, and we thank you for listening.
Thank you. All right, next team we have Plasma Blaster.
Hello guys, we're team #NotSkynet, and this is our project Plasma Blaster, which is basically a virtual laser tag game. You guys can play with your friends. And my name's Helen, and
yeah, my name's Ryan.
And I'm Shashvat.
Yeah, so for this quick demo, we'll just go through, I guess, a quick demo of playing the site. We'd like to ask you not to go to this lobby at the moment, because we're just going to play with a couple of the TAs since our game size is somewhat limited, and we can't have like 30 people in it. But if I guess, so just looking at this website, this is the lobby, so people can create games. This game has already been created, and the other people join this game by entering the game code. And you can pick your color of your avatar, and you can edit the settings of the game. So if Helen goes to map, you can see that you can change the mirror density. So the maps will have different mirrors that can ricochet bullets. And you can also look at custom maps that anyone who uses the site has created. So there's all sorts of maps that people have created. There's a cool one called the Lotus that Helen made. But basically, this determines where the players are playing. And if you go to game settings, then you can edit, how long the game will be, how long between shots people get. But I guess this doesn't make much sense before we get to showing the actual gameplay. So let's get started with that. So essentially how the game works. Oh, sorry. We actually had an error where we had to restart the Helen's computer because of a problem. So if we just create a new lobby right now, it should probably work. Now you can see that creation part. If those TAs that were in it want to rejoin the game code real quick, sorry about that. Okay, so let's start. So basically, the avatar is moving around this map. There's different power-ups. So for example, she just got the shrink power-up, which makes it harder for other people to hit you. But you move around, the avatar moves towards your mouse, and when you press space, you shoot towards other people. So Helen just got the speed up power-up, and there's also an invisibility power-up. So other people can't see you, but you can still shoot them. They can see your bullets right before they hit you, but nothing else. And the game's a little bit laggy because of Zoom screen sharing, but it's very smooth, and we optimized for the user experience with that. And you can see on the right-hand side, there's a live leaderboard. So whenever you kill someone, you get 1 point. And the game proceeds for however much time there is, and then a leaderboard is displayed at the end. And it's a little bit of an interesting game because typically these sorts of games you shoot and then you move with like WASD or arrow keys. But because you move towards the pointer with this game, there's a little bit of an interesting dynamic because you can only shoot when you're moving towards someone. So it's hard, you basically can't shoot and dodge at the same time. So it's a pretty different play on these types of games. So now there's just a couple more features we'd like to talk about. So first of all is PoseNet. So PoseNet, so we actually coded this entire website basically just using HTML, Canvas, and sockets. So basic JavaScript, no other libraries. But one library we did use for an additional feature is PoseNet, which uses webcam input to detect where the user is. And what we use this for is the user, when you turn on PoseNet mode, which is currently in beta, you can move side to side, and that moves your character additionally, which allows you to, say, dodge bullets that are coming near you by moving in real life. And we thought that was like a cool physical aspect that we could add to the game. And finally, we have a or actually, so I mentioned custom maps earlier. We just wanted to show the custom map maker. So we have this UI where you can drag along the map, and you can generate different blocks. You can add mirrors. I don't know if we showed mirrors during the demo, but basically bullets ricochet off the mirrors at the same angle they came in at. And you can set these available to the public to play games with. Yeah, so that's our game. We had a lot of fun making it, and thanks for watching our presentation.
Thank you. All right, last but not least, our last semifinalist is music cards. So if you guys can screen share, we'll pin you.
Team boneless avocado. My name's Kevin. I'm a sophomore in 6-2.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a sophomore in course 20, minoring in course 6. And we created a music trading card platform called Music Cards. And I hope Kevin's Wi-Fi survives this. Kevin, are you there? Oh no. Shoot. Okay.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi is going through it, but can everyone see my screen right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
We can see it.
So I wasn't sure how much of the intro was just said, but yeah, we're Music Cards. It's a music sharing site. And so when you first enter the site, you get this nice pop-up modal that tells you what to do. So basically, I'll just demonstrate. So this is the main site. There are 4 main icons. So we log in with Spotify. So just go ahead and log in right now. Yeah, so once you log in, you can go to your deck. And if you're a first-time user, your deck will be empty. So if you populate your deck from Spotify, it grabs your 13 most listened to tracks or 13 top tracks. And since I don't really use Spotify, I only have 3 tracks. But so for each track, you can click on the album cover to preview the song, click on the title to visit its Spotify page, if that'll load, yeah. And yeah, so you just view your deck from here. So with your deck, you can go ahead and make requests. So this is a public request feed, and people can just post the songs that they are looking for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah. So you post a request, and for each request, it doesn't reveal what song the person is offering. It gives you a preview so you can listen to it. So you have some of that surprise element of you don't know what song you're going to get when you fulfill a trade. And so, yeah, you can click on the person's profile to go ahead and view their trade history. Let me see. Right here, you can go to their profile and view all their previous trades. And let me just hop on my other account so I can fulfill this request. So once you see someone's request, you can choose a song from your library, and it'll tell you which one you've chosen. If you don't like it, you can cancel it and try again. Yeah, so once you fulfill the request, it tells you what song you got. So now you can listen to it, go to the Spotify page, and it'll be added to your deck. So let's see, it is now bottom of my deck. Yep. And so once someone has fulfilled your request, it'll show up in your incoming feed. So your incoming feed is where you can review the trades you got, what other people have sent to you, and you can click on the song title to like preview the song and listen to it for a bit, and click on their profile to go see like their other trades, so you can get like a general idea if you want to see how they usually trade songs, I guess. And so once you get a song, you can rate it, and you either add it to your deck or you decline. So I'm just going to add to my deck for the sake of demonstration. So if you add it to your deck, it goes poof, and it is in your deck, and now you have another card to trade with. And so the way this trading system works is you don't actually like lose cards when you trade them, because we want to encourage like sharing music as much as possible. This entire site was basically designed around the theme of like, we're trying to spread good vibes, so everything looks very pastel-y, and there's some nice animations that you can play around with. It spazzes out a bit, but you know, that's one of the perks. It's a bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature. That's it. Yeah. And yeah, so that's basically our site, and we hope it is fun to use and pleasing to look at.
Thank you. Okay, so that concludes the semifinalist presentations. Let me go ahead and screen share again. All right, so Nick.
Yeah, now on to the last things of the evening, talking about prizes. So first up, we have some special prizes that get awarded to teams who did really well in a particular category, or who satisfied some extra requirement. So the first thing that we have is the Appian Special Category Prize. So this is the app that our sponsors at Appian thought was really amazing and they liked the best. And so we have
virtual drum roll. Music cards. Congratulations. We will reach out to you on how to claim your prize. It is a $750 cash prize. Thank you. But yeah, good job. All right. So the next prize we have is from MIT Open Learning. If you remember, they had a category prize revolving around education, or if you use a Canvas app. No one used the Canvas API this year, but there are a lot of apps that focus around education. And we would like to award this to WeWorld and A4A. So you guys will be splitting that prize. Congratulations. The sponsor thought your websites were really good at what they did, and in education generally, so you should be proud of yourselves. Right, Nick.
Next up, we have the award for the best backend feature. So these are websites that have a lot of emphasis on the infrastructure to make sure the website scales well, or thinking ahead so that way they can do things beyond what we taught you how to do in class. And so our winner for this year is Costco Bear. They built a website about seeing the news and interpreting it and using some cool ML features.
Awesome. Then we have our most responsive UI prize, which we award to a site if we feel works very well on different screen sizes, accounts for mobile views and such. This prize goes to We Are Not Normal, so the A4A site. Congratulations. To a refresher, their site works super well on different sites and on mobile, so congratulations.
Next up is the most unique concept, with a website that we haven't seen anything like before. It's a very fun idea that we thought no one else has really done. And so coming up to Boneless Avocado with music cards.
Congratulations. Awesome. So the next one, oh yeah, that's music. So this one, we created a new reward for it this year because we had so much fun with it. And, and we decided it was deserving of its own custom award. So the staff favorite award this year, we don't award this every year, by the way, so this is a pretty high honor, is to Tiramisu Cheesecake. We had a really fun time playing with your application. We made a lot of great custom stories using your collaborative storytelling game, and it brought us a lot of joy when using it. So you guys have the staff favorite award for this year. Congratulations.
Next up is the People's Choice Award, or the Webby Award, which actually you guys all voted for. So this is the award for the app that got the most likes on Facebook. And this year, with a total of 388 votes, Shannon, we have Plasma Blaster. Congrats.
Congratulations. We saw a lot of comments. It seems you tagged all your family and friends. Good work. Awesome. So now on to the prizes, more prizes. So we're going to start with the honorable mentions and work our way up. So these are some sites that we thought deserved honorable mention. They stood out in some type of the way to the judges. And I would like to point out, like, every award from this on forward are chosen by our staff industry judges, not the staff. So this year, our honorable mentions go to Plasma Blaster and WeWorld. So congratulations.
Yay.
Next up, our 4th place prize goes to The Right Pet.
All right, 3rd place this year goes to Music Cards. Congratulations.
2nd place, we have Sarasota.
And last and definitely not least, our 1st place winner, decided by all industry judges, is DashTag. Congratulations. And yeah, this does conclude the award section. I want to give a thank you again to all the students here and our staff. And yeah, we've had a great time teaching all of you remotely. Some reminders before. Please do fill out course evals. I believe you should be able to evaluate each one of the staff and the course overall. We do take feedback very seriously. We look on it year and year, and we do iterate upon that. Also, if you want swag, fill out the form.
If you happen to fill out feedback before all the course staff was on the evaluation page, we're all there now. So please evaluate us.
Please roast not only me, but others. Thank you very much. And yeah, lastly, if you're interested in being on WebLab staff next IEP, it happens that a lot of us are graduating soon. So if you're interested, reach out to us. You can either email us or something, but fill out this form at weblab.2/recruitment, and you can find the roles at weblab.2/roles. We'll probably make a Piazza post and I'll email about this later. Yeah, so until next year. Yeah. Good work, everyone.
Thank you all for being part of the class.
Good work. Gina. Gina.
You're not me. Sorry, I took the invite your family thing a little too seriously maybe, but thanks all for making it wonderful.
You're good. Good job. Congrats.
Thank you. It meant a lot to build something so exciting to get to share it with my family and talk about it at dinner. So that meant a lot. I'm really sorry to have
No worries.
I mean, you don't have to stop after this point. You can keep working on it, and I don't know. If we ever actually follow up on making that WebLab Discord.
True.
That sounds really cool. I will keep an eye out for that. And yeah, it's I hadn't done any web dev for the class. It was so exciting to get to actually build something, go from like a wireframe to actually like seeing it work. That like Nikhil gave us a ton of help with Google Translate, and that like seeing like kind of go from like hello big beautiful world to like hola gran mundo hermoso. That was the best feeling. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, but it's insane. It's insane to see what all you guys did without from zero experience to now.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys were really there for us every step of the way. Office hours, piazza posts. You're going above and beyond, meant so much.
No problem.
Oh. We're Chinese. Okay, we can try to deploy a different version, for sure. For you guys, that was like our dream to be able to do more languages. So that would be awesome. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for making this a great experience.
Good
job.
job. You enjoyed it. I'm really glad you,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
We did it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Still live?
Still live.
Are we live? Wait, were we live the whole time?
Yeah. Liveness.
That's